I hear that you're literally having to take care of a man-child and raise him.
I don't see him pulling out his wallet for that.
It's a credit card.
Okay, is that not money that I still have to pay back?
Always throwing people under the bus for the exact stuff you do.
No,
How
because
do
I did
No, what
pay
I'm
it.
saying, hold on.
So you can cut me off, but I can't cut you off?
It's been almost a month.
Since what? Since anything?
And then before that, it was almost a month. Do you not think I'm attractive? Do you think I'm fat? Do you think I'm ugly?
No. Guy, you're f***ing He's spending a shit ton on only Hammer Elite is the best YouTube membership on the platform. And for the rest of the month, I am paying for you to sign up. Sign up for Hammer Elite in the description or pin comment below and submit proof of purchase at hammerelite.com.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. I'm 20 years old.
My name's Ethan. I'm 21 years old, and we're from Fort Worth, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Yes, it is. Thanks for coming down from Dallas, Fort Worth to Austin, Texas. Happy to have you guys here. Alyssa, you're the one right in front of me, so let me start with you. What do you do for a living in Fort Worth?
I work at a retail store, and I also, on the side, work as a barista at a coffee shop.
Yes. We know. And retail, what's your position at retail?
I do sales. Retail sales.
Okay. I mean, what's retail sales?
I sell items in a retail store. Like, I don't...
In what capacity? There's actual sales and then there's sales.
So I don't get paid like commission. I get paid hourly.
Okay, what do you make?
$18.50 an hour.
And how many hours a week are you getting from that?
40.
Now you are 20. I'm not going to criticize having any of these jobs by any means. Not at all. What hits your account per paycheck cycle for that job?
After my health insurance, like $1,000.
And what's that paycheck cycle?
Biweekly.
$2,000 a month. Okay. And barista job, which I would trust your they them latte. I would be very excited.
I make a good latte.
We know. That's what I'm saying. How many hours a week are you working in that? What do you make?
Average of about 20 to 25. So it's $10 an hour plus tips.
Okay, cool. And what hits your paycheck per paycheck cycle there? Typically average.
Average about 700.
So you're working your ass off.
I work about
700 every other week?
Yeah.
Okay.
I work about 67 hours between both jobs. Average.
You're grinding so much. Why are you grinding so much with nothing to show for it? 3,400 is what hits your account on a monthly basis, by the way, which, by the way, for Fort Worth, 40,000, 41,000 net at 20, I'm not at all complaining with the amount of hours you're working. Sure, it's a grind, but I'm not at all complaining at that at your age.
I mean, it definitely, because I had a higher paying job right out of high school. That it kind of sucks because I was working less hours, but I was getting paid more. So that kind of sucks.
That kind of sucks, sure, but you're grinding right now.
I am.
Why are things
I don't know. I just like a little fun. A little
fun. Well, I hear that you're literally having to take care of a man-child and raise him from your own words is what you told my producer, which is the only thing I read on this list before I come in, because I come in blind with the audience. But it literally says, she told me she has to raise her man-child boyfriend. And you're out there grinding 60 hours a week or so to raise him?
He does work around the house.
Oh, so now that you're on camera, you're like, okay, let me defend him a little.
Yeah, I definitely, because he works an average of about 32 hours a week.
Doing what? What do you do?
I work in retail. I work in the warehouse section of retail.
Okay, and what do you make in
job.
this position?
16.
What hits your paycheck?
About
16. So
1,000 biweekly. It's like 900 to 1,000.
At least from what
you have to pay for health insurance. I don't.
Yeah,
You're on your parents?
Yes.
When we were talking about our average paychecks before, it was 8 to 900, sometimes 7.
Yeah,
because they cut his hours a little bit recently.
Yeah, they cut my hours for this past schedule because we were over labor.
But it's I see it as they can't just send you home all the time. They can't just always.
So they don't send me home. They'll just cut my hours. Whenever I was at work.
Wait, how do you guys not even know this? This is the beginning of the conversation. How are you guys not even aligned on this? If this is literally happening.
I'm never home, so sometimes I don't know when he's home. I mean, yeah, like I can check his location if I want to, but sometimes I don't know when he works.
It's not checking location. It's a different perspective on the hours that he is working and why and how. You guys are already disagreeing about that. How?
I just don't like. I feel like
Who's right?
I feel like I'm right. Like I feel like I don't know when he's home all the time, but I know what days he works and I know what days he doesn't work because he has the same days off every week. So if he has the same days off every week and he's working the same shifts every week, how does he not have the same hours?
I can already tell this is a dynamic conversation between both of you. That's what the focus is here. Because, I mean, I immediately have this. Alyssa is convinced she's the only functional adult in the relationship. Through the conversation you had with Colton, your lip is shaking. Uh-oh, she's nervous. Well, Ethan is convinced that Alyssa's controlling, dramatic, and needs to relax.
Need to relax.
I mean,
These are what you guys said independently to our producer Colton. Now, I know you guys are sitting here. We're in front of the camera for the first time. I get it, a little nervous, but I get it. You know, these are people from the audience, and you can be too. CalebHammer.com/apply. And you guys are next to each other. It's not just a private phone call with Colton anymore. A little nervous. If that's what you're saying behind the scenes, it seems like out of the gate, the dynamic in this relationship is I don't know how we deal with anything financially if, like, we have someone that thinks they're adult running the show and you think that that person who thinks she's the adult running the show is actually a controlling.
I mean,
So what the is going on here, guys?
so my hours are mostly consistent.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dynamics that you guys said it and laid out to Colton before you guys came on. The dynamics in
I
this
feel like-
relationship. The adult versus the...
Because the reason I feel like that is that, like, I am working my ass off. Like, I'm working almost 70 hours a week.
Yeah? It's
And
impressive.
because I want to
And
be
hard.
able to, I want to be able to put myself in a better position. And
Hold
I feel
on,
like
that's telling yourself, not you guys. Yourself? Yourself.
Well-
We're not approaching this as a couple.
because
Are we married?
no,
How long have we been dating?
year and a half.
Okay. So yourself.
and we want to be married.
Sure. But you just said yourself. That is telling. Did you hear that?
Because
She's not thinking as a couple. She
because
is
I-
not thinking as the future together. She's thinking herself.
when I think of myself, like, it's not just myself in the sense of I'm only taking care of myself, because I also
Okay, well, that's what you said.
I
but sure.
I combine it as, like, I want to get myself in a better position because I also want him to be in a better position as well. Like, I have to be able to work on myself as well.
Okay, that's an interesting cope rollback right there to try to look better. What? That's not even an answer. That's not a... What? I want to do better for myself so he's better for himself?
Yeah, because you have to be better. You have to be
Yes, you have to be a good partner
individually.
if you're working on yourself
Well, you have
from
to
a
be good
personality
individually to
perspective.
also be good for someone else.
Okay, potentially, but
So-
I don't think that's where you were going, if we're being honest,
Well,
until I called
so-
out how you said it, the language that you used. But either way, you say you're the only functioning adult in the relationship. Tell me about that.
Well, because I know when my bills are. I know what my bills are. I know what all I owe. I know when it's going to come out. And I have to, like, remind him or, like, ask him, do you know when this is coming out? Are you paying on your Amazon card? Are you paying on this card? Are you making sure all of your bills are paid?
So it is like being a mother.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's f***ing draining. That would be upsetting. She has to mother you for you to grow up and stand up in this household and be a contributor to the relationship, especially if you guys are looking to get married. You need her to mother you?
I mean, it has gotten a lot better than it was before.
Is what every guest in the history of the world says. How about let's actually talk about what's going on? She feels like she has to mother you. In fact, direct quote is she says that she feels like she babysits you. So talk about that. Not the it's got a lot better, because that's the ultimate deflection that every guest used when they're being challenged on something that is actually going on in the feelings of another person, where she herself is saying that she feels like she has to mother you, babysit you. No, it got a lot better. That is not the response. Face the actual reality.
I mean, she does definitely have to
Why?
in certain aspects. Just
Why?
'cause
Why do you
for-
accept that?
Stupid answers for 200.
I don't really know, honestly. Like,
I didn't sign up to be a product, but
Apparently, I just might be. This right here, it is a multi-page report from a data broker listing everything they know about me. Phone number, income, home value, how many bedrooms there are. It's weird. And no, I didn't give them permission. They just took it. The entire data broker industry survives off of one thing, your apathy. They're banking on you not caring, not checking, not fighting back. And honestly, most people don't. These companies treat your personal life like a clearance rack. It is disgusting. So I use Aura. Aura is today's sponsor, and they actually do something about this mess. They scan these shady sites for your info, send removal requests, and follow up again and again until your data stays off. Most services quit after one email, but Aura keeps pushing. So try Aura for free for 14 days at aura.com/hammer. That is more than enough time for Aura to start deleting your digital paper trail. Now, let's get back to the show, hopefully with fewer companies stalking you.
She's better when it comes to understanding money and like,
dude, it's basic shit.
Budgeting and all that.
That's why sometimes like I think about, because we don't have like one checking account. Like we both have our own checking accounts. That's why I ask him all the time, has this come out yet? Has this come out yet? Are you going to need money for this? Do you have money for that? And so I'm like, would it be beneficial for us to just have one checking account so I can take care of all of it? But then I think, should I really have to take care of all of it? I mean, like...
Should she really have to take care of all of it?
No, she shouldn't.
Why do you allow it?
Like, I went through his mail one day.
Why do you... Tell me.
I went through his mail one day because he was out of town on a work trip for a separate, not with the retail company. He was doing some side work. And I checked the mail, and I found his Amazon payment had come in, and I opened it, and it said he had a late payment.
Bruh. The f*** is going on with you?
Well, so, okay. So what I showed her.
But he told me that he made the payment.
Yeah, so it was, I paid it because on the statement it showed, it was like what, the second or the third or something that it came in. But I paid it before the statement came in. Before the.
He said he doesn't have access to like his Amazon account.
No, I have access to it now because before it wasn't letting me make an account.
Like it said he said at the time that he didn't have access to his Amazon account to make the payment. So, but
were you not making payments before?
No, okay, so I was making payments, but when she sent me that, I had made the payment before, but then I was trying to log in to show her that I'd made the payment, and I didn't have like a user ID at the time for the Synchrony Bank or whatever they go through.
He said he was paying it as a guest, but I don't get how you pay it as a guest.
Because all you had to do was you just had to enter in your card information, and that was it. It was your card information and then the last four of your social.
Okay, well, listen, here's the fact. She's wondering if she needs to take extra control by combining checking accounts to extra baby you because she is seeing that you are not able to take care of things behind the scenes. And we're talking marriage?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
What she told Colton specifically is that she's been in relationships like this before and never wanted to do it again. How is marriage even on the possible future? How is it even in the possible future? And if she has vowed to never go through this again, and you're taking her through the mud again.
And I do really want to get married. Like, I wanted to get married at like 2 or 3 years, and we're already approaching like our 2 year. Mm-hmm. But he says, I want to get married when we're financially stable and when we have money to do it. And I'm like, so what are we going to do it? Like, yeah, I get, I have my own habits. He has his own habits, but like, if I feel like I have to go through his mail to make sure that he's making a payment that he says he's making, because I had a feeling. I was like, because he would say my balance.
Yeah, tell me.
He said I have a balance of $700 on my card, or I have a balance of $600 on my card. I'm like, why is the balance changing? If you say you're not spending on it, why is the balance changing? Like, why do you suddenly owe $100 less? But interest is also a thing.
What do you think it is? Lies or ignorance?
I just think he doesn't know.
So ignorance.
Because I check my statements every day. I check my Discover card every day. Like, I know.
How do we correct the lack of no? If he doesn't give a is he showing any effort to try to correct the lack of no?
I mean, I have.
What? She had to go through your mail to find out.
I do look at it. I wouldn't say I look at it as much as she does, like how she looks at her statements. I'll look at my statement, like when I pay it, and then I'm like, okay, I'll need to pay it by... Like, I know my Amazon card is the second of each month. So I'm like, okay, I have, until the second to pay it. And then when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I have $40 to pay next month. And then I'll pay it
But
And
it's
then-
like I said, I always know how much money is on my cards because I check it literally every day. And I'm not saying you have to check it every day, but like
Well-
you're telling me almost every time that we talk about it that the balance is different. Like, so unless you're either getting something on it, then you're not telling me, or you're just not being honest about it. Like, how does that just change?
I mean, other than that late payment, that's the only thing that has changed because I don't use the card anymore.
So then why can't you give me an exact number when I ask what the balance is?
Because I don't look at the number. Because okay.
That's exactly what I said.
To me, what I don't really care about looking at the number because, like, I'm at to pay it anyways. So as long as I know how much I have to pay and when I have to pay it, then.
So like this is what I'm talking about though. Like how I've said I make a $300 payment here or I make a bigger payment here. Like you know the minimum payment you have to make, but how do you plan on paying it off in less than however long it's going to take just making your $48 payment without like, oh, I need to make a bigger payment here. I have extra money to make a bigger payment here.
Because I don't always just make the minimum payment.
Yeah, we used to do auto pay on your cards, and then you used to have to dispute the auto pay because you didn't have enough money to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why do you think he has the lack of care into investigating and finding out kind of what's going on?
I feel like we grew up very different financially. Like his dad makes so much money.
So he grew up rich.
Pretty much grew up with a lot of money. I grew up like my parents were really lucky that the house we lived in, because we're not from Texas, so their house was a lot cheaper.
Texas is pretty cheap, but okay.
$600 a month for a 3-story house on 2 acres of land.
Well, it depends when you buy it, but sure.
I mean, they rented.
Okay. Well, either
But,
way, okay. So you
Like
had
my parents would struggle with that.
yeah,
Like,
and struggle with the $600 month payment. That's pretty brutal. So you grew up rich and privileged. So now you're not actually looking at shit.
So
You don't have to fight for anything?
When I was growing up, my dad, he wouldn't let me, like with my own personal paychecks I would get, he wouldn't let me buy anything that I wanted. So
Boo.
I feel like
Wait,
now,
your own personal paychecks. How old were you?
16, 17. I was working
I
my
was
own
like paying
job.
for all of my
Even-
stuff though.
yeah.
When I got my first job when I was 14.
Even when
like-
we were like, when we first started dating, my dad would not let me spend my money. And
What does that mean?
like he wouldn't let me spend money on things that I wanted. Like if I wanted to go
What are you
out,
asking for? What were you trying to do? What do you mean he
like,
wouldn't let
if-
you?
if
How
I
would he
wanted-
not let
if
you?
I
Did you
wanted
not
to
have
go
access?
if I wanted to go get a new pair of shoes or something, I would come home
You
and
spent
I would
like
get
$2,000
lectured
building
at.
your PC.
Yeah, but that was over the span of like a year. That wasn't
Yeah,
know,
but
right
That
out
is
the
a
gate.
still-
shit ton of money when working like a part-time minimum wage
But
job in high
when-
school.
If I would go and get like shoes or something, he would yell at me about spending, $100-something on shoes, and I'm like, it's my money.
Well,
Like,
sure, your money, but maybe trying to teach discipline
Well, his
and
dad
budgeting.
also
The lack of
bought everything for him, though. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, his dad still pays for some of his stuff, which don't get me wrong. Like, my mom still pays for some of my stuff here
it's
and
okay
there.
at your ages. I don't have a problem with that, but it is enablement or the lack of learning things. Maybe he was trying to teach you that you need to actually value money. You shouldn't just blow it all, and you should set some aside.
yeah.
Well, what was he trying to say? What was he saying?
He would literally just say you need to stop spending money, and that was it.
Was it correct?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
In the grand scheme of things, it was. Looking back at it,
So what? What? How are you taking that? You're using that as a cope for why you're now?
well, I think
'Cause that's
part of
what
the-
you brought
part
up,
of
big
the-
guy.
Part of the way I look at it is, if I have the money to pay for the stuff that I need to pay for, and then if I have some remaining money over, then I'm gonna spend it.
But he does that, but he also doesn't, like, he's not saving anything. Like, yes, I do the same thing to an extent, but I have a savings.
Then how are we getting to a marriage if we're so disconnected on our goals and what we want to do?
I just hope we can win a game.
I understand different backgrounds, so that's okay, but you guys are coming into a partnership. How the fuck are we even going to get that? I mean, she calls you an instigator, enabling her, but you blame her for enabling your spend. So he blames you, by the way. He blamed you to Colton for enabling his spending.
I don't feel like I enable the spending. I feel like we both spend. Like, he can go buy stuff on his games. I don't tell him to buy stuff on his games.
Why do you say that? Why did you say that to Colton, that she enables you to spend?
I think what we said was that it's more of if she wants, like, if we want to go out and do something, like, she pays for one thing, I pay for one thing. And then if
But how is that
she wants
enabling if
to-
we're splitting it?
Well, like some other
Like
stuff
that'd
like
be me saying, I'm going to have you pay for all of this and it's not coming out of my bank account, but it still affects us. Like we live together, like we pay the same bills. Like how is that enabling if like we agree to go do something? Like you asked me if I wanted to go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
yeah.
I'm not saying we can't do anything. I'm not trying to say that at all. But again, we're throwing each other under the bus. You call him an instigator. You call her enabling spending your money. I'm not saying we can't do anything. I'm not saying we shouldn't treat ourselves here and there, especially within a budget. I mean, okay, combined household income for you guys right now, net. We got the $3,400 from Elisa and $1,800 from Ethan. That's $5,200 a month. It's not half bad. At our ages, that's not even close to bad. I'd say that a pretty powerful position, $62,400 a year. You're in that median for the area in terms of net income. You guys ain't doing half bad. Well, we're not aligned at all.
And it's just like, that's what sucks to think about sometimes is like, that sounds like a good number.
It
Like,
is.
it sounds like a
Especially
great
for your
number.
age. It's well
but,
above your age.
Like, again, I'm working like almost 70 hours a week.
Okay, 70 hours a week for what? What does the household spend going out to eat last month?
I mean, we kind of died down going out to eat.
200 maybe?
But
It's interesting
yeah.
how he keeps saying they've gotten better when I have the numbers literally right in front of them, dumbass.
Well, I mean, we have. Like, we used to go out to eat like
So what
every
was the
day.
number, Ethan?
About 200. But before is way worse.
200.
Okay. Yeah, it was $946.87. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? That's not pulling out of my ass. An accountant looked through your numbers and made the spreadsheet for me. What the fuck are you on about? Got better? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you don't look at shit. She said you don't look at shit. She had to go in the mail to look at your shit because you don't look at your shit. You can't say 200. I don't know how you said 200. You say you look at your shit. But combined as a household, it was nearly
So I do feel like because
$1,000.
I have recently started eating out more than I did before because
Why?
because I work 2 jobs. I work like one of my jobs is 5 minutes away from my house. The other
I get
job
that,
is
but
20
now
minutes
you're
away
just
from my
working
house.
more hours so that you can eat out.
But when I eat out, it's only like $10
because you're
He
working
eats out
more. You're
almost
working more
every
because you're
day.
eating out.
Like
Then
he
how can you
works-
say 200, Ethan?
He works 5
wake up,
minutes
Ethan.
away.
Ethan, wake up.
I am awake.
Doesn't sound like it.
How are you saying 200?
I mean, it just
Because-
doesn't feel like it's.
No, think of it this
was
way: that if you go
much.
to Chick-fil-A almost every single day, you're at work, which is right down the not even down the street, like it's in the next parking lot from where you work, and you spend $12 every day you're at work on Chick-fil-A. Do you think that it doesn't add up over 30 days?
I mean, yeah. But I don't always get Chick-fil-A though. Like I know I get it
buddy,
majority of the time, but
$1,000.
I don't get it every day.
$1,000 going out to eat is what this household did.
And yeah, when we go out to eat, we'll spend maybe, I think the max we spend is usually $70 when we go out together. But like we do that maybe twice a month. So obviously if we're eating out on our own, which like I said, I usually pack my lunch now. So I pack my lunch.
You just said you ramped up eating out. You guys make no sense. You're contradicting each other. You're owning yourself.
It's like half and half now. So
Half and half is insane. Half and half is f***ing crazy. That is way too much money. What are you talking about?
because yesterday I packed my lunch, but I forgot my lunchbox at home. So I was already
That's a day. That is not half the days, you tit. What are you talking about?
Well,
that is
because-
a one-time cherry-picked excuse. That is not. Let's talk about student loans. I know it's something we all avoid talking about, but if your private student loans are crushing you, Y Refi might be exactly what you need. They don't rely on your credit score alone. They look for borrowers who have the desire and the ability to repay. That is a game changer in a market where most lenders only see a number. Interest rates under 6% guaranteed. That's practically a unicorn in student lending. Plus, they offer structured payment plans to lower your monthly bill and even a co-signer release program so your mom and dad can step off the hook. Y Refi is known for their personal service. No faceless call centers. You get a dedicated rep who actually cares about your progress. They've got a 4.6 star rating on Google, which tells you people genuinely like working with them. So if your private student loans are burying you, it is time to reach out. Y Refi wants to help you climb out of debt, not push you further into it. Check them out at yrefy.com/hammer. That is YREFY.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978. That is 888-973-3978. Break free from the high interest trap and get your finances under control once and for all.
Well, it's happened before because, like I said, I work 2 jobs.
Days?
I work
the
2
days.
jobs.
Half
So when
the
I
days
go
you
to one
forget
job
your
in the morning and I'm there
lunchbox.
at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to be at my second job at 1, and I don't leave my first job until 12, I go straight from my first job to my second job, and I don't have any food in the morning other than what I can make at my job in the morning. So then, yeah, sometimes I do have to buy lunch.
Here's a little fun fact of the second job you have that brings in $1,400 a month. 1,000 of it is going out to eat. You are working so that you can go out to eat, so that you can work, so that you can go out to eat. You wouldn't have to work so much if you didn't spend all your money.
But that's combined though. So
It is
how do
combined. Call it half. You're still working your fucking ass off. And he's suggesting you go out to eat more than him anyway.
how would I go out to eat more than you?
Oh, you say you go half the days.
Maybe half the days I work, but he goes almost every day he works.
Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I do go more than she does.
Why? You make less. What the fuck are we talking about?
And it's like we buy stuff to meal prep. Like we buy chicken and rice and we plan to make the food, but sometimes I don't do it because
How do we fail? Are we just completely lazy? Ethan and White Frogan together at last, finally, and they're just going out to eat every day of their lives?
Well, like I said, like we buy stuff to meal prep, but I don't always get the time to meal prep because I work all the time. I don't get home.
No, that's not
until,
what meal prep is. Meal prep is
But
in the
no, what
limited
I'm
time you do
saying-
have. You meal prep
saying
so
is
that in
he's
those
home
long
more.
days
What I'm
you
saying
warm
is
it up.
he's home more. So, because he likes to cook.
Well, why
He likes
aren't
to
you
cook.
doing? Why aren't you doing?
Because he
any
doesn't know how
extra
to cook
shit?
the chicken. He doesn't
Yeah,
know how to
I
cook
don't-
the
Are you? Oh, in the way that you do. Don't make it the way she does.
He
Just
used to
cook the
use our
chicken.
grill all the time, and the chicken he makes on the grill is really good.
Yeah,
You
but
have. What
our
is wrong
grill's
with?
up? So
Buy a new grill?
Huh?
We can
Huh?
buy a new grill.
Boil it.
you know how many times
British!
I've asked
Boiled
him to get a
chicken,
new
though.
one?
No, I'm just saying you can cook it in so many ways. Put it in the fucking stove. It's the easiest damn thing you've ever done in your life.
Like we bake chicken with the foil wrap things that you make. Like you've done that before.
We didn't do chicken. We do sausage.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? Are you miscellaneous bullshit? This could be video games. This could be, I think, stopping in and getting an energy drink. That kind of stuff. Miscellaneous bullshit. Proven miscellaneous bullshit. What do you think that was last month? It's just all that extra stuff outgoing that is not going out to eat, but it is bullshit. Could be a la boo boo. What do you think?
I'd say probably 500.
Okay.
I was gonna say 500.
Okay, $2,659.43. You guys are broken. You guys are broken. You guys are broken. Take that, combine it with your going out to eat spending, and that's your entire income already gone. More? No, not even close. That's bullshit spending. $946. Which, by the way, there were other large purchases of $1,590. We don't know exactly what those are yet. They could be bullshit, they could be not, but provable bullshit was $3,606.30. He's the villain, she's the villain. You guys are both the villain. You're spending 70% of your household income on you bullshit, contributing nothing, just fun, slop bullshit.
Well, it's like I see it as like
You're
it
working for
doesn't hurt,
bullshit.
but I like some of that bullshit.
That's good. But you can't complain about work anymore because you're not working for necessities. You're working for bullshit. So it's now, I'm no longer giving, I wanted to give you a handshake at the beginning, like, she's grinding so she can take care of the household. No, you're grinding for wants. So you can no longer complain about your grind. You're only grinding for the things you want. You wouldn't have to if you weren't spending all your money on bullshit. You could cut your hours, absolutely. Probably not anymore because we got to pay off debt, but before, yeah. You didn't need to do all this.
I don't want to work like 2 jobs longer than
I don't give a
like
obviously
3
you want the
months.
bullshit more than not wanting to work those jobs because you're working those jobs to pay for your bullshit. What was it? 3,600? Fuck you. What are you talking about? It's twice his income. What are you talking about?
But again, like with that being combined, like I don't know
70% of your combined income. Yes.
I don't know what he spends his money on. Like I don't
At
know.
all? Do we not have these conversations at all? We're planning to get married and you don't know what he spends his money on.
Like he'll tell me every once in a while
Oh, fuck.
that like he'll buy something on his game or like I mean, I just assume every day that he's going out to eat. Like I just assume because I know he doesn't pack his lunch and if we don't meal prep, he doesn't take lunch with him other than like if we have leftovers from we went out to dinner the night before or something.
Guys, what was our outflow last month? Outflow. We know your inflow, about that 5,200. What was your outflow? Outflow.
I don't think it would be more than what we make.
Ethan?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than what we make.
I don't know how it would be if I'm barely spending on my credit cards anymore.
Well, if it's...
What do you think, big guy?
I think maybe 4,000.
Okay.
45.
Ethan.
I think around there, too.
Okay,
Come up with-
$6,411.17. You guys can't guess shit to save your lives.
We were closer this time, though. We were closer than the first time we
still
guessed.
you're broken. Do you guys not talk at all? Do you guys not communicate? Because you guys have no idea what the is happening in this household.
I feel like
Not
it's
for a single
like we
moment.
haven't. I feel like because I used to ask him questions a lot more, but when
Promise
he
ring?
was,
Or that's not an engagement ring.
it's a
but
promise ring.
Okay, I was gonna say because we're getting there. That is the finger.
Yeah, it's a promise ring.
And he has a gay one. Okay.
It's Darth Vader. It was his early Christmas present.
No, I love Star Wars. I don't give a fuck about your passion about Star Wars. You guys don't talk.
Well, it's like when he was out of town and I found his statement. Like, I texted him, if you don't want to talk about this stuff anymore, fine, I'll take care of me, you take care of you, but I'm
Show
not
me.
going to split the text.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and don't you worry. We're going to go all through those text messages and find the drama in the post show. We always do. Hammer Elite #1 on YouTube for a reason.
It was a while ago, so it might take a
Keyword
second.
search.
I feel like we don't really...
That's it.
We don't really talk about that stuff over text.
Oh, or
Over
talk about that
text.
stuff at all.
I mean,
Ethan.
we don't like a lot really.
When did we go
Ever?
to Buffalo?
September.
You went to Buffalo?
His dad paid for it.
So you went to Buffalo?
It was my first NFL game.
In Buffalo?
I don't know anything about football, so I was fine with just... Like, I was happy to be there. It was my first NFL game.
First NFL game. You live in Fort Worth.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
Cowboys suck ass.
Huh?
The Cowboys suck ass.
How are the Buffaloes?
good as
The
shit?
Buffaloes.
I think it's on McMillan. I mean, he's got it up top, but I thought he lost it as he was falling toward the ground there.
You had to go to Buffalo
Hey.
for it. Buffalo!
We
Basically
went to Niagara
Canada.
Falls.
We did go to
That's
Niagara
nice.
Falls.
That's
Oh.
nice.
So
Here we go. Here comes the slop. Give it to me. Give it to me.
So it's kind of a long conversation.
Oh,
Like,
I
it's-
bet it is. Take me to the top. And this is what I live for. We're putting it on screen. We're blurring out names. It starts with, what you doing from her. Ethan says, taking a shit. She says, your Amazon card is over the limit by $100 plus and you're late on your payment. Ethan says, my payment just went through. I paid $150. She says, I'm looking at the statement right now. You told me it was like at $800.
Which he did.
Shh, quiet. When you looked at your bill a few weeks ago, because you said you needed to pay it at the beginning of October, it literally says it's late, and your minimum payment is now $200 plus. I don't know why you're like not telling me this stuff. Like you told me you looked at your Amazon card when we talked about this about a week ago and told me it was around $800. I'm upset because I don't even know what to do about this anymore. Like I try helping and telling you that you can be honest with me and I won't be upset. But seeing that it's over the limit and late makes me feel like it just went over my head. I'm not trying to blow up about it. I'm just upset. You're kind of blowing up about it.
Well,
If
I
it
was
says,
upset.
well, okay, I don't know why it's showing it's $200 plus and late when I paid $150 3 days ago. And that was more than what my minimum was. It's not even letting me log into the account, so I can't even prove it 2 days ago. Correction. She says, you don't need to prove it. I'm looking at the statement. You have a late fee. He says, no, I do need to prove it because clearly you're not believing me that I paid it when I did. We'll see it in these statements. She says, and then you say, Ethan says, they print the statements out early. She says, okay, if you said you paid the $150, that's fine, but it doesn't lie about the fact that you have a late fee, meaning you did not pay in time for September, or you didn't pay September at all. Also, doesn't change the fact that you told me there was about $800 on your card. I'm not going to argue about this. Call them or something and see if they've waived the fee, the late fee, maybe, I don't know. I'm done talking about this stuff because I really don't feel like it's going to do anything anymore. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. That's the heavy hitter. And it's not just wrong of me to be upset. And it's not wrong of me to be upset with you telling me one thing and saying it's otherwise. Like, I was feeling better about this stuff after we talked about it, and I felt like you reassured me the other, so you were manipulating her, kind of leading her astray, and it being okay. I don't feel like you're understanding it from my perspective. How are we gonna save for anything, move out on our own? You guys don't live, oh my gosh. Pay for the boys' stuff. What's the boys' stuff?
That's kind of interesting.
Okay,
So,
hold on that. Get a house, get our own car insurance, be able to still go out and do the things we want if we can't be on the same page about this stuff. I'm not going to drown like my parents do. Take care of it and be honest with me. She sends the the statement. You send a screenshot of the minimum payment due. She sent in big old, keeps going. Okay. This still doesn't change that you were late on your payment when you said you were going to take care of it, and that you told me last week your balance was around $800 because you said you looked. That is what I don't understand. If you want your own finances and I have my own life, fine. I'll leave you alone about it. But I don't know how you might expect us to progress and have stability with this stuff if you can't even talk about it or figure it out. All I've tried to do is help, babe. But I can't anymore if this is just what happens. That's why I asked specifically if you want me to help you with a budget. Write it out, look through your account with you. I've offered to take care of it for you, and you just say you've got it. Well, should you take care of it for him? I don't know about that. You should work with him, work with each other, help each other.
To do.
If you say you've got it, please don't let this happen again. I'm done talking about it now. He says, all right, I paid more on it, so not a problem anymore.
And it hasn't happened again.
And we'll see. I'm going to go through it. So what is the boy?
So do you want to explain or do you want me to explain?
So we have my two little brothers are living with us.
Living with you, but it sounds like you guys live with someone.
We do. We have two roommates.
So it's us.
So you're
Yes.
not with your fam.
No,
we live together.
Okay,
we have
but
our
two
we have our
roommates.
own house. Yes, but two roommates.
Okay.
So we have two teenage boys living with us.
They're 13 and 14.
Yeah. So that
You take care of him?
yes.
Yours? Your brothers?
Yes.
From your rich parents?
No.
Oh.
From
How do you have other brothers?
From his mom.
my mom.
She left? She fled?
She's just not
Okay.
really
That's fine. So
Yeah.
you're taking care of them. So you got to, you guys are raising them?
basically
How old are they?
13 and
13
14.
14.
Okay. What's the permanent solution on this? Are you guys with them until 18?
We don't necessarily have a permanent
There's no other people in the
problem
family
right
that are
now,
more
so
stable?
No, not at all.
And his dad doesn't
Why
even
is Rich
know.
Dad not?
Because they're not his.
They're not his kids.
They're not
So,
his
but
kids.
it's still you.
My dad doesn't care.
There's this is the situation we came into, when he moved in. So originally I signed the lease of the house in November.
This November?
Last year,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Last November, because our roommates were looking for a house because they had to move out of their house by where my mom lived. So my roommates and I met at my old job. So we, the day that, they were talking about going to look at houses, they asked if I wanted to go with them. And we found a house because my parents were looking at moving back to Ohio. So I was like, I'm going to need somewhere to live because I don't want to move back to Ohio. So
Wait, but the kid's father has custody.
Yes, he does.
he has conservatorship.
Why doesn't he just do it?
Because he lives in a motel.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So the thing is he makes the money to,
Is he a drug addict?
no, he's not.
Why is he in a motel?
Because he doesn't need a house. Because
It's just
in,
him.
In the sense, so
Because the
okay,
boys-
I've not needed a house.
the
and
way
I,
that the
like
way
a
that
house.
they did it, which makes zero sense to me, is he's the conservator, so he's the main one. He lives in a motel because he gave my mom full custody of them, basically. So
It's split
They
custody,
would-
but it's conservatorship.
split custody, but they would live with her basically full time and see him on the weekends.
Okay.
But
cool.
he-
So we're
he makes enough
budgeting
for
in
a
them
house.
until we can figure out a situation, which that all of a sudden makes the 5,200 such a lot. Well, you need it to stretch further, and I don't understand how you can spend 70% of your money on bullshit if we have 2 kids to take care of, 2 teens to take care of.
We buy bullshit for them too.
I'm sure, but that's not what they need.
They have everything they need too, because
Well, we'll
their-
see. I don't know
their
how you guys are
dad-
going
their
further
dad
into debt
helps
if you
out
can't pay
every
your
once in a
if you
while.
can't pay your f***ing rent and you get evicted.
We pay our
We've
we
never
pay our
been late
rent.
on
This
rent.
is what everyone says until they can't, and then they get evicted. You
Okay.
guys are, hey, you're headed down that f***ing dangerous path. That's what you don't understand. No one sees it while they're in the f***ing storm, okay? You're in the f***ing storm. This is what every financial situation looks like when people are headed on their way to no longer being able to pay their bills. Takes one layoff. What happens if the income source gets disabled? Who knows? Gets hit by a car. You don't know. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. We are in an economic precarious situation. Interest rates not going down fast enough for the job market to fully recover because, inflation is not where the Fed wants it. Okay, very good. Job market's not great. We're having like interesting job growth. Some months negative, some months positive. You might get laid off. We don't know. Retail might slow down. We'll see. Typically does in a recession. We don't know if we're in one.
Well,
You don't know. You cannot say that you are okay. You've paid rent up until this point. You guys are in a scary situation and you're going further into debt. You spend more than you make, and 70% of it's on bullshit. So I don't want to hear that. So what they need is security. Do you have a fully funded emergency fund?
I have started.
You.
I
Then
have.
You.
I have a savings.
You have
he doesn't.
started. You.
But
is
at
the
least
answer.
starting is in the better direction
Starting's
than
in
not
the better
having it at all.
direction, but you would have a lot more if you weren't spending 70% on bullshit.
Well, I have
It also doesn't
$150
even matter. He's the
automatically
one taking
deposit
care of the
into my
kid.
SoFi account
If you
every
guys
time I
break
get
up,
paid.
you're not taking care of the kid, you tit. So it doesn't even matter. He has nothing. Goes to Chick-fil-A every day. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think the combined household financial score is? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Probably a 4.
I think a 3.
If you want your financial score, get it for free at calebhammer.com. Take the assessment. Just takes a few minutes. It'll tell you where you stand in the world of money, where you need to improve, what you need to do to improve, and where you're already doing pretty darn great. So just check that out. Link in the description below. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, you got to download the DollarWise budgeting app. Best budgeting app out there. It caters to you instead of forcing you to do things like other budgeting apps. It's not ran by these private equity companies that are just trying to collect your information. It is an actual good budgeting app that works for you. Check it out, dollarwise.app. There's a free trial to see if you like it. And if you do, sign up for the annual version like the majority of users do because you get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you. And that only exists for about a month left, and then it's gone forever, can't be purchased. So check it out. Let's talk about Discover It. Whose card is this?
That's my card.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You are spending on this. You said you're not spending on cards. Liar. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't know.
Liar.
I literally don't know what the charge.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. What the fuck did we just do this entire 42 minutes leading up to this? You started with, I never spent. I look at my statements every day. How can you say you don't know what's happening about a charge that you said never happened? What are you doing? That's impossible. What a fucking lie.
Well, because
Hey,
I know.
Cancel. Die. Hey. What do you think about this? She just threw you under the bus for 42 minutes, and look at what just happened.
I mean, I know about that card.
Yeah, but she literally just nuked herself.
That's okay. So that's the card that we use, or I guess she uses
We?
because I don't use it. I'm not an authorized
Well,
user on
when
it.
we got.
Big guy, I am
when-
talking about the fact that she said she looks at her statements every day and she doesn't spend on her credit card. Well, she did, and she doesn't know what it's for. How could she possibly say those things? Come on, she threw you under the bus for 42 minutes. What do you think about that perspective?
She'll buy Labubus. She'll buy blind boxes.
What is wrong with you?
We use.
I haven't bought a Labubu in like 2 months.
You almost
2 or
bought
2
one
months.
yesterday.
It wasn't a Labubu.
You were looking
same
yesterday.
thing.
It's come on, it doesn't matter.
It's a blind box. It's the same thing.
Gambling.
That's yeah. But I guess we use.
So I
She-
opened this card
Yeah, why
right
don't you
before we
interrupt
got
him?
together.
She uses
So I don't
that
give a fuck.
card.
You're using it while you are together.
Well, so what I'm trying to say is that I opened it right before we got together, and honestly, as soon as we got together was when I started spending on it. Because the only
hey,
thing
it's your fault. You hear that?
The only
you hear
thing
that,
I
Ethan?
put
It's her
on
fault
the
that you
card
guys got
before we
together and
started-
she's spending on the credit card because you guys got together. It's your
the
fault,
only
big guy.
thing I'd put on the card before we got together was my friend was going to Six Flags, and I asked my mom, should I put my Six Flags season pass on here? And she said yes, as long as you pay it off right away.
Hear that, Ethan? It's your fault.
I mean,
Well, I spent
equally-
$400 on an Airbnb for us to go to Lake Whitney.
Hear that, Ethan? It's your fault.
She uses that for stuff that we go
So
and
see
do.
how you said
but
we
it's
use
also,
it at first, and now it's I use it?
Well, because I mean, you do use it. I'm not an authorized user on the card. I can't use the card.
Yes, but 9 times out of 10 when I use it, it's when we're together.
If you would let me finish, that's what I was about to say. She uses it when we go do stuff. So, Airbnb, we go to concerts or stuff. She'll use it for, concert tickets.
Like when we went to go
or
see Bad
stuff like
Omens
that.
last
Didn't
year,
let him finish.
I paid for all the tickets, I paid for all of the merch, I paid for all of the food. Like I paid for all of it with that card. I don't see him pulling out his wallet for that. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I
a
paid
credit
for it.
card.
Okay, is that not money that I still have to pay back?
It is, but it's
Well, how
it's
about when we
different
went to Lake
than-
Whitney and I spent the $400 on the Airbnb and I said, hey, I'll split it in half right now. I'll put it on my Discover card, but I need you to pay me back when the second half comes out. And you didn't.
You didn't? Did he agree to it?
Yes.
Where the
I
f-
probably
didn't you,
find it in my
dick?
texts.
Dick? Dick?
Is your credit cards good? Yeah, they are.
But
Your family hated it. In the post show, you did reveal that you were still receiving money from a client from your stripping days. Are you still receiving money from him?
I'm a very patient person. My mom is disabled. I've been taught patience.
Hey,
My family hated it. Should we get into that?
I would love for you to just use your words and not shut down to the point to where I do yell. Said that I would pay for the gun that we bought on your card.
So, are you safe, Pixie?
That's kind of fucking stupid, I'll be honest. But what's not is actually getting a checking account that gives you free money. Free money! We like free money. You can get up to $350 in bonus cash right now when you sign up for the checking account that I use, Chime. Also, it makes your savings grow at a 3.5 APY interest rate. Guys, you can watch Financial Audit and get free money at the same time. Who would have thought? That's incredible. Check it out. Link in the description below. Sign up for Chime. Get that $350 right now in your checking account.
So it's like, yeah, he'll say, we
Why didn't
use
you,
it,
dick?
I use it.
Dick!
We just forgot about it. Like it
We
never.
didn't forget about it. I reminded you like 3 times. But because that's what I'm talking about, that like we zell each other back and forth for everything because we do such a weird split. Like half of the time we pay for stuff with my cards. And
You
I'm
said
like,
you don't spend on your card. The balance went up on this card. So you're backtracking
Probably
everything
because
you
of
said.
interest.
You're a
not
liar.
That card.
Huh?
Like when we Zelle stuff, it's debit. So like if
It doesn't
we go
matter.
to the
She's
gas
spending
station,
on this
whatever.
card. She said she doesn't. Liar.
I don't know what's
Liar.
on that card because I genuinely haven't used it.
You look at your
in so
statements every
long.
day. Liar.
I do. I do look at
Liar.
my statements every day. I'm not lying.
Liar.
It may be the interest charge, but I do not spend on that card anymore.
Liar. Liar. Dude, I literally see charges right here, and this is your most recent month, so I don't want to hear it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, big guy, how long do you think this takes her to pay off if she doesn't purchase, which she's a liar, so she can't actually not purchase.
How much
and
is
she
on
only
there?
makes her minimum due payment. The balance is $2,943.44, which is up from the previous month with an $85 minimum due payment. If she only makes her minimum since she doesn't purchase, which she always does because she's a liar, how long does it take to pay off?
6 years.
That's interesting. 12. So that's 12 years of your marriage, maybe 11 years of your marriage is going to pay off her card from her little boo-boos, of which she purchases on. So it's actually going to be like 20 or 40 years. Thoughts, Ethan?
It's a long time.
Oh, that is a very well thought out thought. Insightful, even. That's a long time, Frogan.
Where are you getting this? What are
Looking
you
at
talking
you.
about? I don't know. Well, they said earlier that I look like Billie Eilish, so
I could potentially see it. Do you have like the biggest tits in the world?
I mean, they're not bad.
Okay, well done. Dude, Billy?
I wish.
Oh my gosh, when I
Billy.
Yeah,
Billy.
you wish for the the life of back pain. I mean, you already have back pain, but
I have scoliosis.
She can have back pain. Doesn't affect me. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, Frogan.
Right.
12 years.
And like I said, I feel like, because most of this stuff,
So how
again,
it's feel like?
no,
gone
I
from
know
knowing
most
to
of the
feel like.
stuff that is on this card. Like, yes, I do buy my trinkets here and there with this card, and that's
The card that you never spend on.
most of what was on that card to begin with. Though was from both of us, or things that I
The
would pay for
goalposts,
both
they
of us.
are moving. They are
Because
flying down
when
the
we
road.
got together, he was working an average of what, 20 hours a week, maybe 25.
Bye-bye, goalposts. There they go. Not only did I not spend on the credit card, but now it's, well, yeah, but a lot of the spending before was because of, this bitch over here. This horrible
I feel like-
boyfriend.
so like when Discover was doing like their 5% back for groceries, that's the card we would use for groceries. So we would
Goalposts, see ya. Oh, I can't even see them anymore. Damn, they're gone. Whew. If only they were the size of Billie Eilish's tits, I could see them for miles. You said you don't spend on here.
I don't.
Oh, that's interesting. $38.55.
$38 is better than when I used to spend hundreds on it.
Oh, goalposts, there they go. Oh, fuck. Crossing the Atlantic now. $64.95 of interest accruing on a credit card that you cannot pay off because you only make your minimum payment that you are purchasing on. Why are we purchasing on a credit card that we cannot pay off that is accruing interest? What the fuck are you doing? What a disaster. What an embarrassment. You say he's holding you back?
At least
you want to get married?
I am not making late payments. At least I'm not making late payments. At least I'm making my payments on time.
How do you deal with this? It must be real nice if you're willing to put up for this. Ethan?
I mean,
Ethan, wake up.
I don't have any late payments. Not anymore.
Not
That's. I wasn't necessarily asking you to do a rebuttal to her, but it's the fact that she is throwing you under the bus, her potential life partner. Anytime there's any valid criticism towards her, it's, yeah, but Ethan's a little. Sorry, I said that, not her. She says you're a little bitch.
I mean, she can throw me under the bus, but I mean, that's her card. Like
that I have spent.
Yes,
almost
you have
everything
you
that's
have
on there
spent.
was for us.
I don't use
and I pay
Labubu's.
for it. Okay, yes, you don't use Labubu's, but it's everything, like the bigger purchases that have gone on that card, the trip to Whitney, the Bad Omens concert, the groceries.
Yeah,
that is for us.
Yes,
when
that is
when are you
for
going to help me
us.
pay for it?
That is for us. But however much is on there, how much you say?
So you have to think it was $400 to go to the Bad Omens concert, and then about $200 in merch, and then the Airbnb was $400, and then the groceries we bought in Whitney. That adds up a lot quicker than you think it does.
Yeah, I know it does, but that's still not.
It ain't Hello Kitty?
It's still not all of.
It ain't Hello
what's
Kitty?
on there.
Not anymore, at least.
Says the person spending money. You're no longer a reliable source of information. Hello Kitty. That's what putting our future off is worth. That's more important than our kid brothers, our teen brothers that we're taking care of.
Well, they get Pokemon instead. I get Hello
Yeah,
Kitty,
it's more
they get
important
Pokemon.
than making sure we have any kind of safety net whatsoever, just in case anything happens, and keep a roof over their head and utilities and food.
I have a roof over my head, or
You
I have
Hello
a blanket.
Kitties.
And he has. So it goes both ways. Yes, I have Hello Kitties. He has how much money put into his games?
How much money, Ethan?
I think I just looked the other day, and I think over
prepared for this, at
over the
least.
span of 10 years for my Steam account, it was like $3,000.
Chunky skins?
Games.
It has to be more than that.
skins. No.
If they're skins, sell them.
You can't
CS:GO?
sell.
No?
No, not like that. Like
I want
other
to know how
games.
much you've spent on just Fortnite.
Oh gosh, I mean within
See, exactly.
But I mean that's also within.
Within 10 years, but it's
Yeah.
still a big number.
Yeah.
So you can't say that I'm wrong for doing these things, but you'll do them too.
Yeah, but it's not much different, but I mean at the same time those stuff like that's not on a credit card. Like my stuff was all.
Just because it's on a
Straight
credit
debit.
card doesn't mean that you're not spending it.
Yeah, but I'm not in debt on it though.
But
I'm
you're,
not still
you also
paying
you're
for
not
it.
putting anything into your savings.
Yeah,
So
but
you'll
I'm still
spend-
not actively
Yeah.
paying for a credit card though. I mean,
Yes,
I am, but not
At
in the
least I
sense
pay on
of-
my credit cards. At least I'm not late on my payments.
I am paying on my credit cards. Just because I don't put the shit that I want on a credit card doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong, or it doesn't mean that it's any different. Like it's on a credit card.
It's no different than you saying I'm gonna like you buy like little things on your Best Buy card all the time. Stuff that's not even at Best Buy.
Interesting. The thing you purchased, Best Buy. Always throwing people under the bus for the exact stuff you do.
But he's doing the
Oh, here
exact
she goes.
same.
Oh, go Post!
You got me
Oh,
there.
my poor man. Oh, my poor man. Those things better be fucking sucking all the oxygen out of the room at this point to stick up with this.
I mean, they're pretty nice.
But they have to be. I don't see any other way. Nice
The
eyes,
other
too.
way is-
You got blue eyes.
Thank
They're
you.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Best Buy. And you were saying he spends all his shit on Best Buy?
We spend
Oh, it's
together.
become we. Conveniently has
It was
transitioned
we to begin with. When he started this, he said we use this card.
No. Your language,
No,
you tit.
he said
Hey, septum piercing. You said he.
I just
Best
said
Buy.
we.
No, before I called out you for your Best Buy purchase.
Yes, but if you're calling him out for saying we,
Does this with brain function? Does it? Because every person I've met that has one, they get
about getting one.
No,
Okay, well, I
I
didn't-
thought about getting a stud, not a septum.
before this episode. For every other episode I say it, I completely forgot. Well, I'll ask now. I'm sorry that it's so far in. Do I have consent to make fun of you guys and make jokes and
Sure.
rip in? You're packing it now.
It's a little too late for that now.
But do I? In all seriousness?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you guys have consent.
I feel like that's kind of part of being here too.
it certainly is, but I do
know.
like to ask before we start
Yeah.
filming. I don't know why. I completely forgot.
He likes to be verbally degraded.
He saw us and decided to let it rip and forgot about his priorities, I guess.
Lindsay said we look cute. Say all you want.
Lindsay's nice to everyone.
She has to be.
I don't even know. So because she has to be. She's just nice to everyone. Like again, this will be so dated at this point. But I saw the ugliest woman I've ever seen in the world on Twitter, and Lindsay said she's pretty, and she's the ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life. But it's fine. It's fine. That is old news at this point. And then you went in. You got some bullshit from Target.
How much is the charge for
15.
Target?
That was not groceries. Don't
No,
even say it.
I know.
Don't even pretend.
It was tampons. I know because I remember that day. Because like I said, I don't
bloody day?
I don't spend on my card. So when I do, it's usually
Kroger.
which would probably have also been. Is it about the same amount?
21.
Probably tampons as well because they have the really big pack of tampons.
On the same day? We went to 2 locations for tampons.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you're no longer a reliable source of information. I already told you that. Hundreds in interest this year so far. You're at a 26.99% interest rate of death. All for 82 cents in cash back in your balance. Well done.
I see it as if I have to use my credit cards for anything, I use my Discover card because it has the cash back. My
I
Capital
thought you
One,
didn't use your cards.
if I have to.
Well, before it wasn't. It was you didn't. Who's Capital One?
Mine.
Oh, 2 in a row, lady. She purchased on it. The lady who never purchases on her cards. 2 in a row.
What was it for?
We will get to that.
Okay.
All I know is she purchased on a card that she says she never purchases. This one takes an extra year to pay off, 13 years this time. What are we doing? You liar! Liar!
I genuinely, I do not remember, other than that one for Target, because I remember we were buying groceries with another card, and I paid the difference for my tampons with that card.
Listen, I know you love tampon talk, but there is more. It's this. Your entire life is not just tampons.
Well, since I got my birth control replaced, it's because I have the implant. I have, I just bleed
it's the
all
good
the
one.
time.
It's the best one. You can't feel it when you're in there, and it's the most effective. So that's what I really advocate for the injection, ladies.
Recommended.
I liked it, and I know you like that injection. You ain't filling shit up there, aren't you? Or the asshole. Both work. Okay.
Right.
Walmart. Walmart's an unknown tricky one because it's half bullshit, it's half groceries. And even with the groceries, who knows?
The
But
only
$60.69.
time, the only time we ever go to Walmart is for groceries.
Yeah.
Other than we went to Walmart to get.
Why on a credit card when we never spend money on credit card that accrued
So-
$46 and 1 cent in
$60
interest?
charge is because
$60 to tampons?
his mom, because she is like when she had the boys, she had a
13 years
food
ago?
card. No, we've only had them for about a year.
Oh,
Not
when
quite.
she physically had them. Okay,
Yeah, when
not
she
like
physically-
not like literally outside birthing.
Like when she physically had them, she had a food card because she couldn't afford anything.
Sure,
So
okay.
when we took the boys, she lets us use it for groceries. She shut off
Is that
the
not
food
fraud?
card. No, because she
Same
lets
last
us.
name.
Okay.
No,
I'm
she
under her
lets
last
us.
name.
Well, she lets you. This is the government, but go on.
But I mean, it's for the kids.
Doesn't matter necessarily. I don't know. Maybe it does.
So
but continue.
She shut off the food card and didn't tell us.
She shut off or the government did?
No,
She did.
she
Why?
shut it off.
Because we were using it, but she
She's-
said we could use it.
She said that she
She
looked
an
at the
addict?
balance.
Ah.
She looked at the
Of
balance.
what?
I have no idea.
Ah. Okay.
Just a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, that's hard. I'm sorry.
But she looked at the balance of the food card and thought that we spent, like she said she looked at it wrong and thought that we spent what was left on it.
I remember what she said. So there was like 400 something left on the card. And she was like, what did y'all spend $400 at Kroger? And I'm like, $400? Like that's how much is left on the card. I think we spent like 200. Because I mean, we don't spend a lot on groceries. And I was like, we didn't spend $400. And she sent me the picture and I'm like, that says balance. That doesn't say how much we spent. And I was
So-
like, I have the receipt right here.
She
Math will
didn't
do that.
tell us that she didn't tell us that she shut it off. So we were trying to buy a couple groceries and I had to pay for it with my credit card because we couldn't use the food card.
So now what?
I mean, she hasn't shut it off since.
It was a temporary?
Yeah,
She
'cause
literally
it was-
just shut it off
that's
because
what I
she
was
thought we
saying.
spent $400.
The reason that charge is on there is because I had to use that card for groceries.
Excited to get to the bullshit spending because there is a lot of it. But we're getting through the debts first. Amazon Synchrony. Whose is this?
Mine.
Oh, the first Ethan one. Pull up your Amazon. Past due. At the time of the statement. You owe double the payment. Well, and over the limit, you little tit, you little
That's what I was-
cuckboy, you little simp.
I think that's
What are you
that
doing?
statement
That's
that-
what I was talking about. That like
That's the statement.
he'll tell me that like his balance is like I asked him the other day, what's your balance on your Amazon card? He said it's like 600, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't even know if he knows.
What are you doing? Minimum due payment $164. You owe $1,110.35 on here. What the tit are we doing, you little tit? 3 years to pay this off. Past due. All. Will I know?
It's the first thing you see on there.
And it's just the first one.
Oh, no, sorry. It's
Just point to it.
Well, it's that one right there.
Okay.
And then it's also that one. I mean, a lot of the stuff that you see that's already here is hers. So like,
well, for sake, this
yeah.
is hard. It's all Christmas shopping.
it is.
Who the fuck are you Christmas shopping? You can't Christmas shop. You guys can't afford bills.
Is
I
that
know what
not
you're
what
getting.
Christmas is?
Yes, you can't afford Christmas, you dumb. What are you talking
So
about?
would you rather us just not
Yes.
have Christmas at all? So
Yes.
you'd rather a 13 and 14-year-old not have Christmas?
I'm not saying that necessarily, but definitely cut down for sure. You can't pay bills. You.
I mean, I see it as they never like.
He's over the limit on the card that is purchasing on all this shit.
I'm not using that card to purchase. That's all from my debit card.
Oh my gosh, even worse, dude. The debit card should be going to paying off your debt. You. And lots of cat stuff as well, of course.
We have 2 cats. Their names are Gizmo and Butters.
Yippee!
Just wanted to tell you about our cats. Sorry.
I don't give a fuck about your cats.
They are really cute. We have a ginger female
Don't
cat.
give
She's
a
fluffy.
shit. So, no, we cut back dramatically on Christmas, and I know that's hard. But listen, at 13 and 14, they realize they're not with their mom and dad. Do they also not realize that? Okay, yeah, maybe we're not in the best shape. I think they would understand.
They do not. They lack common sense.
And like
It
we
is.
like we
It's
can
like trying. It's like trying to put a tennis ball through a brick wall with them. It does not work.
and like don't get me wrong, they're good kids, but it's like they do have a really hard time understanding things that like they ask all the time, can we go out to eat? Can we go out to eat? Because we make food, because that's why we have the food card.
Still
we
at
make
this
food.
age, for the next couple of years is like the last time you can do this, or maybe this might be the last year you can do it. Quantity at Five Below. Quantity, not actual nicety. Just the ability of opening
I think
a variety.
we did talk about that.
They're
Well, you're already
very-
ordering a shit ton on Amazon.
They're very materialistic for how like.
Okay, well, that's a lesson you got to teach them then, because that's not a good trait to carry into your late teens.
And that's what we do. Like we tell them, I don't have.
you tell
these
them, yet then we purchase all that bullshit.
None of that stuff on there is for them.
What? Then how are you trying to guilt trip me with them? Fuck you then.
I don't.
We do have stuff. We do have stuff for them. Just
I
not.
don't know what else
not
is
You
on
are
my
not
Amazon
getting her
then.
shit.
Just not on
When
my
you can't
account.
afford your damn bills, you're not getting her shit. You can't guilt
I
trip
don't
me
know
on
what
that
else
one.
is on that
You little
then.
tit. I do, and it's a lot of shit that you don't need. You
Oh, I did forget that I bought most
want
of
and
their.
desire, maybe it's
of their
nice, but
Christmas.
listen, give them a better Christmas than we give each other at the very least. You cut back on yours, give them 50% of what you're going to give each other, and call that Christmas. Roof overhead, paying our payments on time, and not over the limit. Food on the table, utilities, stuff for school, after-school activity programs, sports, music. That is what is important for them in their development right now. They do not need a bougie Christmas. Yeah, and you certainly don't need to be getting it for each other. Yeah,
Well, I don't think we're giving them a bougie Christmas compared to
Oh, dude,
what
my God.
the things that they want. We are not getting them anything that they want.
One of them wants
Late
like
fee.
he wants $100 Ralph Lauren shirt.
He wants a $300 pair of Timbs.
3 late fees this year so far on this card.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I only knew about the
3
one.
late fees this year so far, Ethan.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like he'll talk about like how my spending is worse. And don't get me wrong, I do have bad spending, but my spending isn't a late fee. Did you see a late fee on either of my credit cards?
No. Not this year.
I've only had them this year. I opened them earlier
Those
this
are
year.
insane balances for
Or
1
what's
year.
this year?
What the fuck are we doing?
No, earlier last year, sorry.
Regardless. You f***ed up.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, do I have to remind him every month? Like, set a reminder on my calendar. You have an upcoming card payment. Make sure you don't miss it.
Well, does she?
And I saw.
No?
No, because I
What? You missed an entire quarter of
I
payments
haven't
this
had
year.
a late fee.
But if we
since
wouldn't have had
then.
that conversation,
No,
how do
'cause I did
no. What
pay
I'm
it.
saying, hold on. If I wouldn't have texted
So you
and
can
had
cut
that,
me off, but I can't cut you off.
no, I'm cutting you off because what I'm trying to say is important.
Okay, what I'm trying to say
Because-
is important too.
Okay, well, I was talking first. So
I was
what
talking
I'm
first
saying is
earlier,
that,
too.
What I'm saying is that if we wouldn't have had that conversation, if I wouldn't have texted you and said, I'm not doing this anymore, if you're not going to pull your own weight, how do I know you wouldn't have more late fees?
Because I paid that card before you texted me that.
But it was still late. That's the point. Do you not realize that that affects you? And that's what I'm talking about, is that stuff that affects you affects me. Like your speeding ticket. If when we get married and you get put on, and we get put on insurance together, that's going to affect our insurance. He got like a $300 speeding ticket.
Wanna know a dirty little secret? And no, I'm not starting an only. You're not broke because you suck with money. You just can't see where it's going. If your bank account is empty at the end of every month, that is not bad luck, that is bad tracking. And it's exactly why I use DollarWise. It shows you exactly where your money's going every single month. Spending, subscriptions, and savings all in one simple dashboard. Everything you need and nothing you don't. And when you download DollarWise today, you'll get to try it for free, plus 3 months for just $9.99. So you can finally take control and see what your money's been doing behind your back. Click below to get started. Starbucks is bullshit and a waste of money, and you already know that by making your coffee at home and investing the rest. So now you need to do that with your energy drink as well. Make gamer subs at home for just 40 cents a serving. And honestly, it literally tastes better. And we proved this accidentally via a blind taste test in our Hammer Elite show, Fat and Fatter.
The #1 ranked energy drink is Gamer Subs.
Literally, the cherry flavor is insane.
Listen, you can also get free samples to see if you like it, or 10% off your order at gamersubs.gg, or click that link in the description below. Type in code Caleb.
That's what I'm saying, is that stuff that affects him affects me, or is going to affect me one day. So yes, I do mother him a little bit because I want to make sure that stuff gets done because I don't want it sitting on me the rest of my life.
That's fair.
Oh, wow. Wow. What is this screenshot of something? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's progressive leasing.
What are you progressively leasing?
It's my laptop for school.
You're in school?
I'm about to start.
What are your hours going to get cut to?
Well, it's gonna be online.
It's online school.
That's still time.
And I'm only taking one class right now because I want to see
One class for what? What is the class?
Cybersecurity.
Oh, listen, I'll get you a certification. We got a cybersecurity certification through Course Careers. I'll get you that. That'll help you get into a career position as well. A lot of people in the audience have taken those certifications through Course Careers and they've made a lot of money. Changing jobs or getting raises. So I'll get you that. Maybe even start there instead of that. But
it
at
is
least you end
free
with something.
through my job. So my schooling is free through my job. So I'm not paying anything for school. I just have to pay for my laptop.
I know, but school's a lot in order to get to a... You didn't have a computer. He said you already have an iPad.
So I have they said that it wasn't compatible with iPad OS. So I needed to get...
A website? An app? It's to an app?
It's the program. I don't know what the program is.
Is the program an app?
Yes. That's what a program is.
No, that's not what a program is. A schooling program? No, that doesn't automatically equal an app. Do you know words?
It's a software. It's a software.
See, that's not even an app.
Sorry.
Okay.
App, program, software.
Okay, I get it.
Application.
I get it. Okay, so you did not have a computer.
Not one because I'm going to be working a lot, so I'm going to be working at work.
What kind of computer did you get?
I got a laptop, so I got a...
What kind of laptop
just a standard Lenovo laptop that's going to be high enough quality. I didn't get the highest.
I got you. I was just trying to figure that out.
Because I'm going to be doing my schoolwork at work, like on my lunch a lot.
What's your interest rate on this?
0 interest for 90 days.
When did you get it?
Not quite a month ago.
What's the interest going to be in 2 months?
I have never paid off a progressive lease after 90 days. Because
but you guys are really pushing that limit. Everything's getting worse and worse. You never have until you do. You're 20. You have not had a lot of life. You've literally been able to have debt for 2 years. I've never had this issue.
I've used progressive leasing plenty before.
Yeah, you've only had access to debt for 2 years. You don't understand how this can get.
But the reason I know, to be careful with that stuff is because of what my parents went through. Like
I get that, but the fact that you've only had access to debt for 2 years and think because you haven't f***ed it up fully in 2 years, while this is getting worse and worse. With the decades you have left of life, this is dangerous. This mentality you have there, thinking you're going to be okay because everything's been fine for 2 years. Okay, what's your minimum payment?
It's $90 biweekly.
Okay. Now, obviously, we want to pay more. Well, is it deferred interest?
So
is it deferred interest?
I don't know what deferred means.
Okay. Is interest accruing right now and then it all hits at once if you don't pay it off in 90 days? Or does interest all of a sudden start accruing on the balance in 90 days?
On the balance in 90 days, I think.
Okay. Then we don't have to aggressively pay this off. Well, you have 30% interest on 2 other cards we have. So
wait, no, it is deferred. It is deferred. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to look at the little estimate in my head of what it says that you're going to pay at a certain time. He's helping me pay for it, though. So that's what I'm talking about.
Why?
Everything we do, we pay together because he said, I'll help you pay for your laptop for school.
Yeah, but he doesn't, he makes $1,800.
But he also doesn't have any other bill
listen, your minimum monthly is $180, but you need to pay $352 a month for 2 months. Okay, good luck. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one when you spend more money than you fucking make and 70% goes to bullshit. Is this another progressive lease?
But what's this
for?
This is his Christmas present that my mom is helping me pay for. So it's in my name, but my mom is helping me pay for it.
Okay, so we're not going to say what it is. How do you feel that she's progressive leasing whatever you're going to get for Christmas? Like I said, no more Christmas for each other.
I did it last year.
Dude, give him a good glucky, give her a good finger, and Christmas, yippee. Happy days. Well, she gave him a really weird look with that. What does that even mean? How do I translate that? Does he not perform well? Oh, girl, hit me with the T. Girl, hit me with the T.
No.
No, hit me with the T. I love it. I need it.
Not that it's not well.
Tell me.
It's just not often. Like, we literally had this conversation in the car ride here that, like, it's been almost A month.
Since what? Since anything?
And then before that, it was almost a month.
Poor Quay.
I told her, like, it's just not in the mood. Like, it's nothing to do with her. Because she thinks it has something to do with her. And it's not. Like,
Because I see it as, what else am I supposed to think of, like, you know, do you not think I'm attractive? Do you think I'm fat? Do you think I'm ugly? Do you not want to be around me?
She thinks all of that, but like in past relationships that I've been in, that has been the main focus. And it's like, I don't want, like, that's the last thing I think about. And when I told her that, she was like, that doesn't make me feel better.
It makes me feel the same, because that means that, like, does that mean that you don't think I'm attractive enough for you to feel that way all the time? Because when we got together, it was like crazy.
Always is.
And I was like, yes, I get it. The honeymoon phase ends.
Do you try to make moves?
Yes. But the reason I don't anymore is because 90% of the time he says, I don't feel like it.
Well, that's okay. Take the shots, you get it.
Honestly, I don't remember the last time I asked that he said yes.
Sometimes it's interesting. A thing I learned through an entire process. Oftentimes there is a yes. You just don't know what that is. This isn't a trying to pressure someone into it. He might not want to
And that's what I told him.
No. He might not want to but ask him what his yes is. He might be down for intimacy without full sex.
Mm-hmm.
Because for what it's worth, listen, I've had stressful moments as well. I've had stressful moments, so I get this. This is something I've had to work on, okay? I'm very tired, oftentimes after work. I do a lot. And so I get it. There is a yes somewhere. Maybe he's down for a little finger.
Yeah,
maybe he's down for making out. Maybe he's down for cuddling with like nice words and stuff. So there's oftentimes a yes. So I don't want you to give up. Is all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to give. I'm not saying don't pressure him. That's obviously not the word I'm saying.
I don't want him to I don't want you to feel like you have to do something you don't want to do. I never want you to feel that way.
No, but see what that yes is. If he doesn't have a yes, if that night is just a no, that's okay. But maybe he doesn't want to stick it in. Maybe he doesn't want to go crazy, but maybe he's down for some cuddles for a bit. A little bit of titty play.
And that's what I told her yesterday. We were talking about it. I was like, I don't always want to do
TV
it, but
together
I'm
or
down
something.
to lay down and watch TV.
But
that's not intimacy.
Well, we cuddle when we lay down. Like everything we do,
but that's not focused on each other. That's focused on the TV.
Yeah, I guess.
We have like card games, because I love card games and stuff. Like we have couples card games, and I'll be like, we should play this on the ride down to Austin. Do you want to take the regular version or do you want to take the spicy version? He said, I don't care.
Because to me saying I don't care is like, pick what you want.
But the amount of times,
because I don't care.
Like I've said, like, give me an opinion, like tell me something. Like,
well, I don't know how to give an opinion on something that I don't really
that you don't care about.
Not that I don't care about it, I just don't care which one you pick. Like I'm fine with whatever. Like it's like saying if you want to go out to eat here or out to eat there, I'm fine with whatever.
The body sometimes does not want to have sex when there's a lot of stress involved, and there's a lot of stress involved in your finances and raising two kids.
But I see it as like,
I'm not blaming either of you for this. Sometimes you need to be able to give what your yes is and communicate that. You don't have to want to. And I don't want you to give up. And I also don't want you to pressure him either.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that can be done, but I understand. I've had stressful times. I get it. It's normal. Okay? That's normal. I don't want you to think up. I also don't want you to think he's not attracted to you. It's not that. And you just have to, unfortunately, it's hard, but you just have to take his word. Because usually it's a bodily thing, right? It's not an action that he's doing. It's not buying flowers. It's not something he can just do. So all of a sudden want to be horny in that exact moment. So just take the word, listen to it, try not to internalize it too much. Easier said than done. Talk to someone if you have to. But also stick it in when you're feeling it. Let's go.
Well, that's what I do, like if I feel like it, then we'll do it. It's just a lot of times I'm, tired.
Maybe figure out something kinky to get excited. Stick it in her butt. Let's go.
We don't like that.
Hey, you don't like that. But also, I don't want you to do something you don't like. But, no, I'm just saying, play around, have some fun. But I want you guys to have a healthy relationship, obviously.
My mom found the fuzzy handcuffs we got from Spencer's.
There we go. We love it. Okay, what's your minimum payment on this? $453.90 for the Christmas present, of which we don't know and we're not going to say.
I don't know. My mom usually, or not that I don't know. It's so the biweekly payment. She's going to
pay it off before it hits?
Yeah.
And your mom pays it, not you?
Because
your mom pays it, not you?
I help. So
how
she
much
pays
do you
most
contribute?
of it. $60 every time it comes out. which is biweekly. So $60 biweekly, and then she makes an
$120 a
additional
month for
payment.
2 months. Okay, so it gets paid off. Okay, good.
Because it was higher than this, so it was about $700, and this
Who's
is all
Best Buy card?
Mine.
All right, big guy. You know what's funny? He actually made just like a bigger than minimum monthly payment when all it is you throwing him under the bus the whole time, where he actually made a bigger than a minimum monthly payment, which you did not do on any of your
But he
cards.
probably disputed that because because he used to have auto pay set up, but then he wouldn't have
why
enough.
set that up if you're gonna just?
That's why I don't do auto pay because
Well,
I check
No,
myself.
set up auto pay for whatever you want.
I had set it up, but then I turned it off because I was going to do a different amount. And to do for the way that they do it, you have to turn off auto pay to change the amount. So I turned it off, but then it still went through after I turned it off, after I changed it.
I can't remember a single time
That
that
was,
we've
I think, the
talked
last
about his
time.
Best Buy card though, that he hasn't said my Best Buy card payment got taken out, but it either overdrafted my account or something, or he doesn't have enough money for something else, so he has to dispute it. And I mean, granted, that has been a decent amount of time, but every time we would talk about a Best Buy card payment, that was it.
You owe $821. Takes 4 years to pay off. Minimum monthly payment $33.
And he told me that balance
This
was
is
like
gaming
500.
PC?
No.
Oh wait. Oh, both of you do crazy gaming PC. You've done 5K on yours. You've done 3K, and you want to upgrade yours right now?
That's not a full,
What are we doing?
That's not a full guarantee it's that much. That's just kind of a rough estimate.
Yeah, but
It's
you want to
with
upgrade
everything
right
that
now
he
when you can't
has.
afford shit.
Well, that's why I haven't upgraded yet. I want to, but I'm not. Have you seen RAM prices?
No, but I heard it's crazy.
It's
I haven't needed
RAM
to
that
upgrade.
he
but-
bought last year for like $250 is $900 now.
What the f happened to RAM?
they're all
AI.
using,
I already
they're all
had my
using AI,
computer, so I'm
and
okay.
the tariffs finally hit the
Oh, tariffs
the
on RAM?
the computer market.
AI, I
'cause
didn't think AI was
They're all made in like South
GPU.
Korea. So, every PC
RAM? I know
component,
Taiwan is
Yeah, every PC component is foreign, so tariffs hit like a motherfucker on
a
that
lot.
thing.
Yeah, I'm very confused. $336 in fees this year would essentially say you've had a late fee every month this year, if plus extra. But
I shouldn't have a
he
late
used
fee
to
every
say
month.
What are
that
these
his
fees?
late
It would
fees
have
were
to be
before we
cash
were together.
advances. It would have to be cash advances or late fees or something. Either way, they're all, and it's almost $400 worth.
And he used to say that all of my late fees were from before we were together. We've been together all of 2025. So how would those all be before we were together?
Well, those, I literally have no idea what those would be from because I have...
And this is what I'm talking about. That I
Dude,
look at my stuff every day.
fees, hundreds of dollars of fees. What are we doing?
I mean, there was a period where I wasn't
feel like
paying the card.
There's
But
no I mean to that. There's no I mean to that. It's you're not making the payment when you're saying you're making the payment.
no, this was like, I've been making the payments. It's
You've
just
been making the payments, but they're always late.
not...
He has it right there. I
Yeah,
didn't know
but
that.
that's-
You didn't
that's
tell me
not-
that.
That's
That's not what.
Is that showing for this year?
That's exactly
Year to
what he
date.
said. I mean, does it count like
mean, I
if
don't
you dispute your
remember-
auto pay and then you pay it again, does that count as late
I have
because of
no
when
idea. I don't know if that's how that works. If it marks it as late or
Well,
not.
you may have had chargebacks. When you try to make a payment, you didn't have enough money in your checking account, so it gives you a big whopping fee.
That
which
might
is
be it
basically a
then.
late fee.
That might be it, because
So
the
just as
times that
bad.
it's been overdrafted.
Just as bad. Billy, thoughts?
it makes me upset because that's what I'm talking about. That how are we supposed to do anything combined? How am I supposed? Because I was considering maybe we should just get a joint checking account. I didn't want to do anything joint checking account until we were married. But since we pay all of our stuff together, we zell each other back and forth a million times a day when we get paid. Should we just do that? But that makes me feel like I don't want to do that because what if our account then is going to get overdrawn or we're going to have late fee after late fee because I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he has going on the back end that I can't see. I'm not going to be his mom.
But one of your motivations.
That I want him to get better.
No, one of
I
your
want both of
motivations
us.
that you told Colton is you want to improve your credit score so you can open a brand new card in order to upgrade your PC.
And I told that is one of them because I do
that's
want
just
to be
going
able.
in reverse.
But I want to be able to pay off my cards and get myself to a sustainable point to where I could handle that. I can handle because Best Buy does 12 months interest free. So if I can do it on the interest,
it's risk. You have people to take care of. What are we doing? Okay, is this a firm or Klarna? What is this?
that's a firm.
Who's
Mine.
Louis Cosmetics, Amazon. What are we doing? Come on, yo, $600. I'm sure the minimum is like $200 a month. Why? Because that's what worries me. $600.98. That's what worries me, is because all of a sudden, there you go. You're just going into debt. You're paying it for your 12 months financing. As long as it's, financing it out, it's okay. For cosmetics and Amazon?
So the cosmetics, that's like all of my makeup for the year.
Oh,
so
come on. It's still money you do not have that you are putting out there. You can get the Fizz card, a debit card that builds credit. That's all I'll allow. Okay, well, that's good. Other than that, I'm not allowing any of this shit that you're doing. This is fucking crazy. Klarna, Affirm, what is this? Fabletics?
That's mine, but we are paying it together.
Your what? What's the account?
Klarna.
Okay, paying it together. Why?
There's stuff for me, him, and the boys on there.
Sure. It's like a $75 monthly payment. Nope, $88.71. Okay, and you owe $254.15. 88.71. Kohl's. Who's Kohl's card?
That's mine, but also both of us paying it.
Buying Kohl's.
It was for
auto pay off.
I don't do auto pay because I pay all of my stuff manually, which obviously has gotten me further than having auto pay set up and having to cancel it every time. Because the reason
What's
I
your
don't
minimum
like
payment? Probably like $25.
Oh, we're
$103.56. Okay, is that all your debt? I just want to make sure because I need to get to this bullshit spending because it's pages. It's literally pages. This is insane, guys. Guys, whose USA checking account?
Me.
This is all you? What? Oh my gosh. I just saw. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, you can't be. Oh, based on the last conversation, you can't be doing this. No. Guy, you're fucking it. Listen, again, there have been periods where I sometimes get very stressed. I have a lot of work. I get tired and I have to find my yes, right? That's what we talk about. I have to find my yes. Maybe I don't want to go full intercourse in that exact day. Okay? I'm a horny person. Sometimes it's not always there. It happens. But I don't go and just fap. I make sure when I want to have sex, I have sex with my girlfriend.
What is it?
He's spending a shit ton on only. Well, not f***ing her? Well, not being intimate with your... I'm sorry.
Nice to know. F you for that, I guess. After you've told me that... Because I know he used to do that a long time ago. He said it was before we were together.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you... Like, I've told you can be honest with me about that stuff.
And I feel like it's just something weird to be honest about.
Well, you don't even want to be with me?
No, it's not.
You told me you canceled it is the point. You told me you canceled it is the point.
Yes, and I did.
Then why do you have it?
Because I did another one.
Why? F you for that, honestly. Like, genuinely. F you for that. Because why would you lie to me about that when you don't even want to be with me?
I never said I didn't want to be with you.
Then why would you rather do it somewhere else than with me? That is you directly not wanting to be with me.
Not really.
So then what is it? Then what is it if it's you doing it and not wanting to do it with me?
I mean, I can get horny when you're not home.
But when I've asked you, do you do stuff like this in your spare time? You say no.
Yeah, because I don't do it all the time.
But not doing it all the time doesn't mean that you don't do it. When I ask, you say, yeah, a little bit. Not no.
Oh, fanfics too?
I don't know what that is because I've looked at it.
That's
and
another one.
I can't cancel it. Like, I've gone to it and I don't even have a subscription on there. And I've even contacted the support about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am too. kind of means that all the reassurance that you do means nothing. You saying you're just not in the mood or you're stressed or you're tired means nothing. That means you're lying to me.
No, because I don't have it. Just because there's...
When is it from? When is it
That's from October.
Oh.
It was a one-time payment.
When? When did you do it?
In October.
Why?
Why? What was the scenario?
I don't know. I was out of town.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were going to do something like that while you were gone. It's fine. It's fine. Keep moving.
No, it's not. Objectively, I can see it. You're heartbroken. What do you mean you knew something was going to happen out of town?
I tried calling him like 3 times and he didn't answer. And it could have been because
I
he was
was at work.
Yes, and I also texted our roommate and asked what's doing. I don't know. He's in the other room.
Yeah, I was talking with... And that was whenever I told you my phone was charging and we were watching Family Guy.
You're trying to defend yourself when it's...
No, I'm not trying to defend shit whenever that's actually what happened. Yes, I will admit I did subscribe to it when we were there, but that's not what I was doing when you texted me. I was laying in bed with my phone charging, watching Family Guy.
I can vet it. I can vet it. If you log into your own right now, show me. I like to see tits. I won't complain if they pop up. Oh, we're fans of tits here. I'm sorry. I am sorry. There's a part of me that's kind of struggling here. It's like you both have here top-down camera. I mean, like this is his bullshit spending. This is going out to eat and pay 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 page, 6 page, 7 page. Every purchase is bullshit. Are you Wells Fargo?
Mm.
And then we look to you for the good finances, and you're negative $451.
Because I get my
Doesn't
paycheck.
matter. You're negative $451. Because if it was all needs, I could be sympathetic. But there's 1 page of all bullshit, 2 page of all bullshit, 3 page of all bullshit, and then a little bit of bullshit on the final page.
I think the reason it shows that it's negative is because I get an advance
Doesn't
on my
matter.
paycheck.
That's not the
or not
point.
in advance.
You were negative while spending everything on bullshit. That's the reality.
No, like it would have shown.
No, guys, come on. It doesn't matter. Well, it's all on bullshit is the point. Okay, let's see. Oh, and you guys still owe $1,000 to your dad for the trip to Buffalo. I thought he paid for it. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's $34 to subscribe to this person? Okay, I'm subscribing. Okay, what am I seeing here? Okay, good. It's an emo woman taking dick. Okay, very good. Okay, I was concerned for a while because this person's like profile picture's weird and their Twitter looked weird, but it's do you want to see? Yeah, it's okay, but it's an emo woman. Good. We like that. We love emo woman. With a vagina. Okay, good. I'm glad to see. I honestly thought you were into some like weird murder gay and I was about to be very concerned because it was looking very weird for a moment. It was looking very weird. Okay, all his Okay. I unfortunately think, ladies and gentlemen, that we are going to end this conversation. I'm going to send them to a budgeting expert that we work with outside of here because that's not the issue they're going to have to deal with. Clearly, there is more to work with because in August alone, he purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fan subscriptions. September, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate only subscriptions that were different. He signed up for different accounts that he was not previous. He is, I think he might have a potential. He's subscribing to multiple OnlyFans accounts multiple times a month. He's gooning a lot. And I think what we have here more than anything is a relationship issue that needs to be worked on in therapy before we think about the finances. And listen, this is very difficult. And I do not want you guys, I don't want you guys to break up, to be very clear. I want you guys to have a good life together, and I want us to get there, cutting out all the gooniness and stuff that obviously happens in the show. I always wish for the best for our guests, and we will focus on a budget at some point, and I'm going to hook you up with an expert for that, and all of our resources, of course. But more than anything, have you guys seen a couples therapist?
We've seen my therapist together once.
Maybe a couples therapist, especially that focuses on sex, and you might need to see therapy on your own. I'll pay for the first 2 sessions. I want you guys to go. Please. Because we need to focus on healing this relationship and focusing on this relationship first before we can think about the money, because there's some things going on here. And I think we've seen that through this conversation, okay? That's what we're doing. Guys, come join us for the post show. Come join us for the post show. Get your Hammer Financial Score, calebhammer.com. Click that join button to join us in the post show. I'm sorry. I don't think it's productive. If I'm just being real, because you're not going to be able to budget and focus on things going forward from here. I know the audience might want to see a budget. It's not about that. It's about you guys. And I want you guys to do well. And I need you guys to sit down with a couples therapist. Maybe that focuses on sex too. And I think you might have some gooning issues. Would you admit to that?
I mean, not anymore, no.
Fuck you.
Not anymore. No, that was that it ended. That whenever
You're trying to defend yourself. Why are you trying to defend yourself?
Whenever I've done it, I would pay for it, I would do it, and then I would never look at it again.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah.
Can you open your phone?
What do you want me to open to?
Just open your phone.
Okay.
Is that why you didn't want me to look at that Twitter account?
No.
What was the Twitter account?
I don't know. I clicked on it when there was a notification, and I didn't look at it.
All right, join us for the post show. There's obviously a lot more to talk about, but I think this part of the conversation is done. Click the join button. Best membership on YouTube. See you there. Wait, so you've been hiding this?
Yes.
So you've been hiding completely?
So that's what I told him last night. I don't ask anymore because I'm afraid of you saying no. Because it's not that I have a problem with you saying no. It's that every time I ask, you say no.
I don't remember you saying you were.
Oh, no, buddy. You f***ed this. Join us Saturday, January 31st for Hammer Elite Day, a 5-hour live stream featuring all of your favorite shows, but done live with you. See you there.